What's up, guys? How are you doing today? It's a beautiful day outside, so I got outside today, cleaned my car, um, helps me, just calm down, think about what I'm doing and my move. So, what I said yesterday, a lot of people don't go into like the deep, dark parts of depression, and I feel like that is something that needs to be addressed just because, people don't know how to deal with it. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is isolation. We talk about it, we, we talk to other people about how to deal with it, try to get them to hang out or, try and get them out of the house. Having a job helps. But what if they're not at the job? What do they do when they're not with you? You know, it's isolation, and that's a part of depression, is you don't really have a lot of friends, just because you don't really, nothing really makes you happy. So you don't really talk to anybody, so you don't really have that many friends. So the people who sit at home in their rooms and stuff like that, or isolate themselves and they go somewhere just alone, and they're always alone. I'm always alone. I don't do anything. I go to work. um the things that I say, I don't, I mean, I do them, but I don't do as I say, not as I do. I'm not very good at handling my depression, but I know how to coach someone out of it, because I've you know gone through a lot of therapy and stuff like that. And I've been in therapy since I was 8. I've been to 7 psychiatric hospitals. I was in a residential hospital. It's just one of those things that just I've I've been taught a lot. I don't use it, but it's nothing that I can't pass on. So, to the people that, just stay by themselves, they talk a lot about the people who just stay in their room on the internet and stuff like that, which some people stay in their room and draw, some people stay in their room and read. It just depends. They just don't want to interact. Um, to those people that are watching this, if you're watching this, um, just try to, you know, you gotta take it step by step. Every day you gotta, get out a little bit more. Don't overdo it, because I know how it is. You have days and you just stay in your room and you get out for a little bit too long, and then you just isolate for longer just because you've had too much. Don't overdo it, but you know, you know what you can handle, because it's hard to go out and your parents talk to you about literally everything, and you're not mentally prepared to answer every question about your life that's going on right now, because you don't know. Like, you're just so, I don't know. I just get depressed, and I feel like I'm not the only one that deals with this, you know? And just try and get out. You don't have to, go to the mall, but you can, go to the park or something. You can go somewhere, go hang out with a friend, just, you don't have to go with a friend and, go eat or anything. Just chill, just talk. Um, if you are in your room and you don't really talk to people that much, be productive in that time. Um, you know, for a little bit, I watched this class for sociology whenever I was just alone. So, you can be productive in that time. And I feel like people don't really know what to do when they're like that, because they're just in a routine of just staying in your room or staying somewhere until you have to get out. And they don't look forward to getting out. And when they do get out, they don't want to be there, just because there's too much interaction and stuff like that. So if you know somebody like that, you know, just try to be positive with them whenever you do interact with them, and that gives them something to look forward to, you know? Like, I love going to work just because of the people that I work with. And if you give them that positive person to look forward to seeing every day, then they're going to want to go to work. They're going to want to, you know, interact with other people in a positive manner, you know? But a lot of people get treated, I feel like people with depression get treated like they're sensitive. I don't think so. I don't, like, there is some things that I am sensitive about, but I know how to cope with it. So I plus other people's opinions are just opinions, you know, everyone has one. You know, I respect it though. I'm not gonna try and, like if you're watching this video and you're just like, dude, you're fucking stupid. That's okay. Because to the couple people that I help, and to the couple people that, like, fucking hate me, that's cool. You do you. But I'm just trying to lend a helping hand out, you know? I'm trying to be a positive influence to somebody. Because that really does matter. I really don't know how talking about isolation turned into being a positive influence, but it fucking did. So, be a positive influence. I don't know. It's just, if I didn't have that positive and like family-like experience at work, I would not go every day. It's not worth it. And if you're at a job that you hate, that the people around you make you miserable, find a different job. It's okay. It's okay to leave somewhere. You don't have to stay there. Because I worked somewhere for 2 years because I liked the people there, but then they started doing some dumb stuff, and I got mad, and I told them, and fucking didn't do nothing, so I left, and I haven't been happier, you know? I love working where I work, but I wouldn't go in if it wasn't for the people that I work with, just because I work in such a weird environment. I'm a server, so, you know, you get yelled at sometimes, so it's a really weird job for me to have, just because I have, like, really bad anxiety and really bad depression, and, like, talking to people is not my thing, but I do it, and I guess I do it good, so fuck it. But just find something to push yourself and to get outside of your comfort zone, you know? It's gonna stress you out. Shit's gonna happen. Push through it, because at the end of the day, when you lay down, you gotta know that you strived to better yourself, and you strived to get out more, you know? I'm sorry that I fucking suck at making videos. I don't write it out, so I just, like, go off on tangents. So if you don't like it, cool. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I say sorry a lot, and I'm just kind of dog myself, but it's okay, because it's somewhat comedy. I mean, fuck it. But, if you see this, thank you for watching it, I guess. I'm not trying to be, you know, big or anything, but I'm just trying to reach out and trying to reach a couple of people, you know, to help them out. So, if you like this video, just leave a like, I guess. If you want to, like, see more of this, like, subscribe, because today was isolation, somewhat. But tomorrow I'm gonna do something else, or the next day, I don't know. Just depends. So, peace out, motherfuckers.